Hello friends, my name is Ramsu. Today we shall discuss about topic the demo and feedback for sprint review session. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management, Scrum framework and software development. So let's start, friend. First of all, we have to understand that what is sprint review basically. Friend, sprint review is basically an event in the Scrum framework, which is Scrum is a agile based approach in which we divide the work into multiple chunks, and with each chunk we deliver the work to the customer. And a sprint is a 3 to 4 week time period in which the Scrum development team plan, develop, test, and deploy the things. Sprint review is basically a session or meeting in which once the sprint ends, so the team demonstrate the work which has been completed to the stakeholders and get their feedback. Here demo means demonstration and feedback means the feedback which we receive from the product owner, from the customer, from the business side. So first thing is the demo or demonstration. Friend, the primary purpose of the demonstration during the sprint review is to showcase the work which has been completed by the Scrum development team during the sprint. Scrum team consists on different team members like developers, designers, testers, production deployment team. So it involves presenting the potentially shippable product increment to stakeholders, including product owner, Scrum master, and other relevant individuals or group. Here a product increment means that once the sprint ends we have a product increment. Product increment means the features which have been added into the product. Okay, so that means, for example, when the sprint 1 ends we have 10 features available. Then when the sprint 2 ends we have, for example, 20 features available, 10 from the previous sprint and then 10 from the current sprint. Key points. Friend, the development team demonstrates the functionality that has been implemented in the product. The demonstration focuses on the tangible outcome. Tangible outcomes means the working functionality. Like here, remember that demo means the actual working functionality. That means the application in actual integrated with the third party softwares, like it is integrated where it is getting data from database. So features, enhancement fixes are basically in the working condition and as per the acceptance criteria defined for the user stories. Here the acceptance criteria means the criteria for at which the we will say that it will be accepted by the customer, and user stories means that the the feature set required for the functionality, and the goal is to provide a clear visual representation of what has been achieved during the sprint. Here remember friend one thing, first of all, whatever has been completed it should be as per the acceptance criteria defined for the user stories, like the feature sets required for the product. Here remember your user story is the required feature. Then benefits. Friend, stakeholders gets a first-hand look at the progress made, fostering transparency. The demonstration helps in validating that the implemented features align with the stakeholders' expectations. It facilitates a shared understanding of the product current state and its evolution over successive sprints. Uh, Friend, the overall benefit of the demonstration is that first of all the stakeholder gets feedback, gets the demonstration of the working functionality of the product. So it's basically they can check that whether the functionality is working as per their requirement, as per their expectations as well. And they also have the visibility, transparency, that how the what is the current state of the product and its evolution over the successive sprints. Now the feedback. Friend, feedback is critical element of the sprint review and is actively sought from stakeholders after the demonstration. The aim is to gather insights, opinions, and suggestions that can be used to refine the product backlog and guide future development efforts. Here, friends, see, the Scrum development team demonstrate the work which has been completed, and then the then the product owner, the customer, business team, they are giving their feedback. For example, you are expecting that the e-commerce sign up process will be streamlined, for example. So you will see the actual working functionality of the product, that how customer can sign up into the e-commerce solution. So then you can give your feedback accordingly as well. Key points: stakeholders are encouraged to provide constructive feedback on the demonstrative features. This feedback can cover various aspects including usability, functionality, and alignment with business goals. The product owner, in particular, is keen on understanding how well the delivered increment meets the overall product vision and goals. The feedback is not limited to issues but may also include positive observations and acknowledgements of successful implementations as well. Here, obviously, if there are positive feedback, so it should have to be celebrated, it should have to be acknowledged and appreciated among the team members as well. Benefits for the feedback is that it is invaluable for making informed decisions about the product direction. It allows the team to identify and address potential improvements or adjustment early in the development process. And also, continuous feedback supports the principles of agile, where adaptation and responsiveness to change are prioritized here as well. Okay, then the interactions during the sprint review. Obviously, friend, it is an open dialogue session in which the scrum development team is showcasing the work, interacting with the team member, and they are basically giving the feedback. It is highly collaborative as well, because the scrum development team stakeholders, uh, all the team stakeholders fostering a sense of shared ownership and responsibility for the product as well. So it is a very good session for the collaboration as well. Then follow-up actions means that whatever the feedback we have received from the customer, from the business, so based on that we basically identify the action items, and these could involve refining user stories, adjusting priorities in the backlog, or planning for specific improvements. And it is important to document the feedback properly in a document, decisions made during the sprint review, and any subsequent actions to ensure accountability and follow through as well. So these follow-up actions are basically becomes action items for you in the next upcoming sprint as well. Once you are starting the next sprint, you will review the action item from the previous session. So, friend, the demonstration and feedback components of the sprint review are essential for ensuring transparency, collaboration, and the continuous improvement of the product. They provide us stakeholders with visibility into the work accomplished, encourage open communication, and contribute to the iterative and adaptive nature of Agile.